everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a kind of massive haul for you, some different things. I know I do, if you're new to my channel, I do a lot of junk journaling, and that's typically where my craftiness lies. But I do pick up other things, and I think today will be a good example of that. I do have a few random things, so grab something to drink or something to eat. Happy 2024. This is my first video coming into January. It definitely just been a little bit busy working, spending time with family, things like that. But I am back into the swing of things. There will be another video up this Friday, and that will be a tutorial on how to do a mini paper bag journal. Or brown paper bag journal, kind of like a sack lunch paper bag. And, I'll teach you how to do that. It's a fun, simple little craft and just something to get the creative juices flowing. So if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and do so you get the first notification of when that video hits. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's dive into the goodies, shall we? So I'll kind of start with, I guess, maybe some of the bigger things since they're right here. So I got this book, and it's a mixture. I'll kind of tell you where I got everything. I got this book from the Goodwill outlets, which is basically the bins. Instead of a normal Goodwill, in case you're not familiar, there is a treasure land, I will say, of, it's called the Goodwill outlets, and it's basically, instead of things on shelves, they're all just thrown into bins, these giant blue bins, and you have to dig for your treasures. But it is significantly cheaper than shopping just at a normal Goodwill. So that's where I got this book. Their books there are 5 for $1, which is amazing. And if you can't tell, this is definitely a vintage book. There's a little mark right there, but I don't mind. It is spiral bound, which I thought was really cool. So let's just take a little dive into it. Let's see. I always like to see if there's some sort of inscription. That just makes it special. So this one's from 1968, so not too old. But there's some neat little images in here. Some of these, I do also collect vintage cookbooks, so I'm not sure if this is one I will take apart or if it'll just sit on my shelf in my collection. I love like the little country cookbooks, that churches made. I don't know if they still do that. Or like, little small communities. Okay, sorry for the cutscene there, but I just wanted to show you what I was talking about. So they're just kind of these like, they're not super fancy. There's not a lot of photos in it. But there's always some interesting recipes, because these are all recipes that people at their house or their homes, created. So this one is the Mexia Hospital's Auxiliary, A Cook's Delight. Like I said, just small groups. And this one is Talk About Good. Let's see. The Junior League of Lafayette. So it's just like groups, basically. But yeah, I love these. I don't know. They're nostalgia. Anyways, so I got this book because I thought there were some great images. And I would like to make, some sort of cooking journal at some point in my life, to be continued. So this one was part of a 5 for $1. So I paid maybe a quarter for this, which is amazing. I'm all about the deals, y'all. Okay. Oh, my mom made this pen. That's just a random, I was catching it from falling off the table. But anyways, not part of my haul. Okay, so these I got from Austin Creative Reuse, which is a local store. There might be other reuse centers around your area, but that one is only like a local business. There's no other Austin Creative Reuses. So if you're ever in the area, you can definitely stop by. So I got these. They were $1.25, and I mostly got them because, one, all the buttons are here, but look at that card. And that's pencil. I could probably erase that. I do collect buttons. You can tell it's older. There's no barcode. But I like the buttons that are on the card. So this one I think I might just keep as a collector piece, but very, very cool. Okay, this one's fun. So this one does have some staining on it. It is leather. At least I think it's leather. And I got this at the Goodwill outlet. So this would be weighed, and then it's like whatever the weight is, you pay a certain amount per pound. So I don't really know how much this is, but I'm sure it didn't cost a lot. It's some sort of like clutch purse, but the reason I got it, even though it has the stains on it, is because when you open it, I thought this was so cool, y'all. When you open it, it has this flip up mirror. Isn't that neat? Look, you can even see my camera. And it's pretty clean on the inside, so I just thought that was neat. And yes, I'm wearing a Dallas Cowboys shirt. Don't come after me. But it says Lou. I thought it said Liz Taylor, but it actually says Lou Taylor. So I've not looked it up or anything. But, you know, it's probably not worth much anyways because of all the blemishes. But I just thought it was so neat. It's definitely like a little vintage piece. So, oh, and there's someone's hair tie in there. Isn't that great? Okay, moving on. So I had to get this. If you don't know, I love a few things. I love Mary Englebright, which is these little chairs. It's a brand. And I also really love Pusheen, which is like a little kawaii, I guess, animal, cat, basically. And I just think, like, the Pusheen is so cute. Oh my gosh, look. A how-to for cookies. This is a poster book, so I can take these out and hang them up if I want. But I just liked it for what it was. It says, want cookies, choose a recipe, mix the stuff, add candy, taste the dough, all of it. They don't even get to the oven. So it's just like cute little things like that. There was one I really liked. Let me look in the little sloth. Oh my goodness. This one, I loved this one. 6 practical uses for marshmallows. 1, slippers, earplugs, a nice hat, a tiny chair, a cool toy, and a role model. Oh my gosh, so cute. So yeah, I thought this book was super cute. I got this at the outlet, so it was part of my 5 for $1. So I probably paid like a quarter for this. Super, super cool. Okay. And this one I paid 50 cents for. I'm curious to see if I can play with it. I'm not very good at like digital art, but I thought these were neat. And the fact that they have like the ticket numbers on there. And so it says like there's a template online. And I figure if I just use the template and do some sort of like, you know, I could do a cool floral design, or I was thinking like vintage clocks or something. And I could make like some cool vintage-esque tickets. So I got these to try. There is still quite a bit in here for the 50 cents. So I'm excited to try these out. This will be a fun little project to do at some point. I hope y'all are like me, and the fact that you have a ton of projects you always want to do and they don't always get done, you know. I am not judging either. So, but yeah, 50 cents for those. And those are the print your own tickets by Office Depot, in case you're interested and looking for those. I don't know if they're available. Okay, this guy is so cool. So one thing I really like, and there's another thing on this table, this box. I found this box at a thrift store, and I was really bummed because there was nothing in it. But I love Jim Henson's The Labyrinth, if you've ever seen that. If you have not seen that movie, you can pause me. I'm not offended. Go watch it. It is so good. It's such an artful, just masterpiece. It's a little suggestive watching it as an adult versus a kid, but I don't care. I love that movie so much. So even just for the box, which I paid 25 cents for, I can find something cool to put in here. I had to have it. I don't see a lot of Labyrinth things because the movie's so old, so there's that. And then, if you know about Labyrinth, you know that one of the main characters, the Goblin King, he has this crystal ball, And I think this is actually a juggling ball, like for practicing. I think it's like plastic. It doesn't feel like glass. But I paid $6 for this and I do not regret it. It is just awesome. It just brings me back to the movie. And, you know, if you've seen it, you know, you know. So this one's going to go on my shelf as like a collector type thing. I need to get like a little stand for it, but that's another thing. Okay. Where do we continue on? Here. So this is their light box letters. They were $1. I didn't really have a good plan for this, and I can cut these so we can look at them more closely and not in this bag. I did not have a plan for these, but they're like see-through letters, I guess, for a light box. And I thought these would be fun to like incorporate in like journal tags or something, because they are see-through. I don't know. I thought it could give another like dimension in the stuff I'm making. So I got all of these, and I have way too many. I probably will never use all these, but that's okay. I can share. So yeah, $1 for all of those. Pretty cool. And we'll just scoot this on up here. So this guy I got for $3. It is a very loved little wooden, I guess, tray or container. But I thought I could put like my paint stuff in here. I love organizing. That's like my second love. So I thought that this, you know, I could use it for something. So that's why I got it. And I just love the sturdiness of the wood. It looks very, you know, artsy and distressed, which I like. So, and I have some goodies in here that I just tucked in here. So I got this for 50 cents. It is Deco Foil for fabric and paper. And I guess there's 5 sheets in here. I didn't really check, but I mean, it looks like 5. It looks pretty much unused. But they're transfer sheets. So, yeah. So it says I could use liquid or foam adhesives to transfer this onto like paper or I guess even fabric. But I got it because I actually have this in gold, and I do like it. It does work well. So if you're looking for like some sort of little transfer sheet to give some shimmer or shine, these guys are great. But yeah, so now I have this one. I'll actually just put it up on my shelf here with my gold one. Perfect. Okay. Up next, I got this mesh. It was $1. And I didn't unroll it or anything. I just kind of took a chance on it. So let's see if it's what I was slightly anticipating. How do I get the... Okay. We'll open it together. Here's some ASMR for you. Let me open it. Okay. So... Oh yeah, look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's going to be so much fun to layer. Wow. That is awesome. For $1, that is a steal. It's brand new. So let me see. And it doesn't shed, which I absolutely love. Yeah, because the shedding part is no fun. I actually have some black, like, mesh trim like this. And it was like, you know, for Halloween. I was using it for my Halloween journals. And it got glitter everywhere. So this is awesome. And this is gold and it can be used anytime. Okay. Up next, I got this for $1. I hope it works. It feels pretty liquidy still. It's called the Ultimate. And I'm hoping... I didn't really read it. But I'm hoping... I need to look it up. That it will adhere metal or plastic to things, because the glues that I have don't do that. So that would be really nice. But that's why I got it. It says the Ultimate. I was pretty confident. I was like, this probably will stick a lot of things, and it dries in minutes. So So I got that to try. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you have tried this and if it does work on those things or what you use it for. You know, it's always nice to have a plethora of adhesives though. Okay, the next one I have is also $1. This is the cross stitcher, and I think these are just embroidery floss holders because they have like a little, I don't know if you can see that, a little notch right there. And usually that's for like the floss, like winding the floss around, but I thought these were so cute. You could even use this for like washi samples if you're doing Happy Mail or something. So that's why I got those. I mean, I love anything cats though. And last thing that's in this bin here, there is a little bee pin in here. I'll show you that. He was 25 cents. Isn't he cute? I collect pins, so that's why he's in there. He's a little bent though. Okay. So the last one I got, this one was 50 cents, which is unbelievable. And they are playing cards. I think the whole deck is in here, but aren't they so cute? Which way, dough? And it looks like they're pretty plain. There's nothing really super exciting about the cards. I'm hoping the whole deck's in here. Not like I'm going to use them for a card game, but still. And then the green ones. So those are super cute. And they come in a really nice box. I always love unique playing cards. I had too many. I had to get rid of some, but here we are. Okay. The next thing I have is this Fire Mountain Gems beads. It's a cotton cord. And it looks like it's waxed cord. I couldn't open it. It was $1, which is amazing. So, you know, regardless, I should have picked it up, and I did. But I needed some wax cord just for some projects. I have embroidery floss, but, you know, it comes unraveled. So I'm hoping this might have a little more stability. So we'll have to play with that. Okay, up next, this one, it was 50 cents. Again, I love little trinkety things and stuff of that nature. And this one's green, which is my favorite color. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, that was being a little difficult. But I thought this was super cute. It has like a mirrored side, and then on the back, I'll have to look this up. Cheops International. I'm not sure. This box is nice though. It is glass. And it's a really pretty, like an emerald green. So I had to get that. That'll probably hold some jewelry. And then last but not least, I have this little stack over here. So I got this at the Goodwill outlets. Again, don't know how much it is. It was probably like 25 cents, we'll just say. And it is dirty. I have to clean him up. But man, he is going to make the cutest like little pencil cup or something. I definitely won't use this as a coffee cup. I think it's past the point of usable in the kitchen. But he's so cute. I love Sylvester. I have a Sylvester plush as well. That is vintage from the 80s. So I was really excited to find this little gem. So there's that. And then I got these things from the outlets as well. So this one says this will pair nicely with a dry Chardonnay, which I just thought was funny. I love that humor. So I don't drink wine, but this was hilarious. I got these as well. These are little, I don't know if you can see them. They're worry dolls. And I think Guatemala is the ones that usually makes these, but they're basically just little like people made out of toothpicks and string, which I think is so cute. And yeah, so I have a little bunch of them. I thought these would be cool to turn into charms or something. I don't know. We'll see. Super cute though. And then the last thing I got at the Goodwill outlets is this plate. It says, please look after this bear. Thank you. It is a Paddington plastic plate. 1981. It is vintage. It's in pretty good condition. I thought I could use this for something. Maybe just a trinket tray of sorts, but how could you pass up Paddington the bear? So, so cute. And the last two things I have, this one was $1. It's a little linen. Let me pull that out. And I had to get it because my family, I used to have a family member who really loved roosters. So anytime I see something roosters, I always think of that person. So I had to get this little linen. Look at that. Isn't that so freaking adorable? I just was, I don't know if someone was like, handed this. It says made in Azores. I don't know where that is. But it is absolutely adorable. And then I love the little scalloped edges on the sides. So, so cute. So I'll have to use that in a journal somehow. And then last but not least, this was actually a Christmas gift from my husband. Because I do watch Natasha from Treasure Books. I'm sure you are aware if you like junk journaling. Her videos are absolutely stunning, and she always just has so many good creative ideas. So I actually asked for her book for Christmas, and I'm so excited. I started reading it, and there's a lot of really good information in here, especially if you're new to journaling. But she teaches you some ways to like make a journal as well as make embellishments for it. This is one I definitely want to try. She used like not a paper, well, it is a paper bag, but not like a brown paper bag. She used like a gift bag. Isn't that so cute? And I know she has videos of this on YouTube, but sometimes it's kind of nice to just have it right in front of you. And sometimes if you're watching, you have to stop and then go back and all that great stuff. So I just thought this would be really fun to go through, see what new ideas I can get, and kind of make some of the things that she makes. So I was excited about this one. This one is available on Amazon. So support your fellow YouTubers. But anyways, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did like this video, please give it a like so I know that you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, I will have a new video out on Friday. And that will be a fun crafty tutorial. So kind of heading into the weekend with some craftiness is my kind of weekend. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Until the next one, bye.